How's it going, YouTube? It's Killjoy2 here from the Gamers, and I'm bringing you a new video on My Hero Academia Smash Tap. Today's video is just going to be on a few updates here and there about the game and everything, and basically what the title of the video is, on how to farm Shigaraki here effectively. I know a lot of you guys have been playing it, and it can be tough if you don't know how to do it, and there's a lot of tips and tricks and I guess it's glitches now that you guys can do to farm this guy effectively. So let's get started. First of all, I do want to give a shout out to Mr. Deadman Wonderland for reminding me about the transfer code. I know I did make a video on it, on how to create the code, and when I made the video I was thinking the code works and everything, but as of recently the codes that you make and everything for transferring the game data have been having some issues or something like that. So I've heard sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So just so you guys know, it's a heads up, the transfer codes are having some issues. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't make the transfer code just yet. Just hold it off, because for me personally, I'm waiting. I'm trying to get a new phone, but I'm also holding off on it because of the code. I don't want to mess up my game yet again, the third time. Anyways, so as far as that's that right there. So how to farm Shigaraki effectively. You do want to start off by, obviously your team is important. So pretty much what I do, where'd it go? So for my team, I'm gonna go ahead, and this is pretty much what I use. Obviously my Bakugo will have 3 items on there, but I'll go ahead and use my Deku here, who is 99 luck. Ideally you want to have your luck as your leader, so if you have your Deku as your max luck, or if you have your the Bakugo at 90 luck, which would be this fool right here. I haven't maxed luck mine yet. I'm working on it. But if you have him at 90, you can use him instead of what is it? Deku. So you would put those as your leaders, and then ideally you want to have either a All Might with a bunch of his All Might toys on there, or Aizawa, who's the teacher. I'll go ahead and be posting videos to talk about these guys. I mean, pictures as I talk about these guys. But yeah, pretty much All Might, he's a big beater guy, so you'll pretty much just punch through everything. And Aizawa, he's a debuff. I believe when you use his special, he lowers attack and defense for I believe like 10 seconds or something like that. And so he's pretty good for that, and you just debuff them and just keep attacking and attacking with everyone. From there is there's a Todoroki. He's the fire and ice guy. He has some pretty good abilities too. His super will freeze the opponents and raise your attack up by 5%, I believe. From there, pretty much what I use is pretty much Bakugo, or you can use Deku. They're both pretty cool. I mean, Bakugo can buff his attack, I believe, by after he does his super, so he'll buff his attack by for like 5 seconds. Deku, if he dies, he brings back, he revives himself 1 time, so that'll help for the next part, which is how to actually do the level. After that, you do have, is it the President Mike, I believe is his name. He's one of the new cards also on the banner, right over there. He does, I think his super does 10% damage versus the purple, which I believe are the intelligence type, and he does he's immune to the defense lock, so like as far as like rolling out of the way and stuff like those traps that are in the game, so he's good for that. He does high damage, and he does have a 5-second defense down on the opponents. So in paper he looks pretty good, but from what I've been hearing a lot, his stats aren't as good, so he doesn't make him ideal for the event because he dies easily and he just can't stay alive. The other one that I've been seeing, been reading about on the Discord is Mina, which is the little, I guess, purple girl or something like that. She has an ability where she doesn't get hurt by the poison, which helps out a lot on how to actually beat the stage fast and effectively and all that stuff. So pretty much what you're going to be doing on the stage is then the first part you're just going to beat through the mobs and everything. Once you get to Nomu, which is the first, I believe, the first mini boss, you're gonna bash. If you have All Might and I believe Aizawa, you guys can just bash through him and punch him through. Or if you want to be, I guess I want to say lazy, but smart about it, I guess. There is a glitch going on right now where you guys can pretty much just punch through the barriers to the barriers, or what I call the yellow tape. Just punch through it. It'll actually skip that whole fight altogether. So just go up to the thing, punch through it. I think All Might can go ahead and do it. Deku can do it. So just go ahead and do that, and you pretty much skip the whole Nomu fight and go on to the final fight. This is obviously under 25 stamina, which is pretty much where you're gonna get him more than if you play the 10 or the 5 stamina ones on there. Once you actually get to the big boss guy, if you have All Might and Aizawa and stuff, especially if they're boosted with the All Might toys, which you can get from the shop here for 3,000 medals. I'm trying to currently farm for them as well right now, just to try them out. But pretty much, if you use him with All Might, you can just beat down pretty much all the other guys. Or you can do the poison loop, which again, I'll be showing footage of that and everything in the video. The poison loop is pretty much, you will go ahead and take the villains and pretty much just loop them around the poison, making sure they touch the poison, so that they'll pretty much just kill themselves down with time. It's a pretty simple trick. So just loop around the whole map around the poison, loop around until eventually Nomu will die off, and then Shigaraki will die off, and then you'll be left with the shadow guy. I forget his name. But pretty much all you have to do with him, since he's pretty slow, you just pretty much stand on the other side of the poison puddle, and he'll walk to you, poison himself, go around him to walk him away from the poison, and just keep repeating that. Or you can just, once you get him low enough, just attack him and beat him down with your super or stuff like that. Also, if there's plenty of you guys left after Nomu, yeah, and Shigaraki, you guys can just go ahead and beat down the shadow guy. Just beat him down with All Might and Bakugo and your specials and everything. Just beat him down, and that'll pretty much guarantee you guys the victory. That's the easiest way to do it. Just run around the poison until you beat them. You don't even have to fight them, any of them. Just go run around the poison and they'll follow you, and just try and pretty much avoid all of their hits. And you'll pretty much beat them, and you'll pretty much end up getting, if you're all going in with max luck characters, I'll guarantee you'll get at least 2. Well, I'm not guarantee it, but you'll get some drops, and it'll be pretty easy for you guys, especially if you skip the whole Nomu fight and just keep going, cycling through it. And if you guys do need people to play with, let me know. Again, there's a Discord group. You guys can always farm on there. People are always willing to help each other out on there. So go ahead and do that. So that's pretty much that right there. There is one other part I want to mention. Some other cards that you guys might want to try and use that I'm going to try and play with. It's this fool right over here. Where is it? No. Her right here. I'm gonna try to play with her. Just see how she goes. I'm not. She recovers 20% HP with her super, and she creates health items for the team to recover health. So if you want to play like a supportable or something like that in the game, go ahead and use her. Again, I'm not sure how effective she's gonna be. I haven't really tried her, but I've just been reading through the cards, and she'll go ahead and actually, again, recover 20% HP, and create health items for your team. And then again, her passive with 10% HP on her as well. And then from there you do have Mineta, which is this little fool right here. And he's a stunner. He pretty much makes the opponent immovable with his super. And he increases your SP by 10%. So if you guys do increase his SP through the mission, through the training and stuff, you guys can potentially just, I guess, I wouldn't say spam, but you have more chance of making the opponents immovable. Tokoyami, he loses attack by 5%, which is... this cool? No. this guy right here. He reduces attack by 5% and some other stuff. Not this guy. Who's this next guy? Oh, her right here. The little frog. She goes ahead and increases defense by 10%. So if you buff her up with a lot of defense, her defense is gonna be pretty good. Coming out. Who is the other guy I'm looking at? No. Huh. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Who is it? Yeah, this guy here. This guy, he lowers defense of the opponent for 5 seconds. So he's kind of helpful. So go ahead and play around, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and try out her on the team just to see how she plays with creating health items and everything. So let me know if you guys have any more questions on the game, on creating the code. Oh, one other thing. This for here. If you guys need some gold or anything like that, he does I believe his passive allows you to get 10% more gold when you use him. So he'll boost your gold gains on that. And if you equip him with, I believe it's this item here, you get 10% more gold as well, I believe. So that'll help you guys out more when you're farming for gold or anything like that. Is that it that I have for? Yep. Oh, apparently, as you guys might know, there's a lot of games been crashing a lot, and there's some fix going around. And I don't want to say fix, but I guess something that'll help you. If you click on the menu, click the top right one, and this bottom left thing. If you click on that 2 times, I guess it'll help with the resolution or something. I'm not really sure if it actually works, because I'm not doing it because I'm not really crashing a lot, but I know a lot of players are. And apparently that helps with the crashing. So if you guys want to try that, go ahead and give it a try. Again, let me know if you guys have any more questions. Join the Discord group, guys. Leave me some comments. Like the video, subscribe. So again, this is Killjoy2 from the Annie Gamers, guys. I'll see you guys later.